Hello, legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Diablo Immortal. Have you ever gotten into a battleground and people are asking, are we in trouble? Or is it just me? It's just me, because I am the trouble. In today's video, we will show you the ultimate Barbarian build, because Barbarians are back with the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail comes in one form, the hat, Heartless Terror, which will make us into an unstoppable ball of terror. That's what we are. Barbarians are back, baby. We're going to show you what it is like to be uncontrollable. No way anyone can CC you. You can't be crowd controlled. You can't be stunned. You can't be frozen. You cannot be feared for 80% uptime. This build is so strong that I use the Weaver Paragon. I use Riddle Rue. I use Frenzy. And I can build up to 15 stacks on the enemy. That increases my damage by 15% and 6.5% crit. Weaver is the best damage Paragon. And I don't have to worry about dying, because Barbarians are just that great now. In this video, I am using 4,500 resonance. But this build will work even if you have 1k resonance, 2k resonance, 3k resonance. No matter what resonance you have, this build will work, because you are unstoppable. Because no CC will stop you. No stuns, no slows, no freezes, nothing will get in your way. At the end of this video, we will talk about all the legendaries, all the set items, everything you might need to complete this build. But for now, let's talk about Barbarians. Once, forsaken by Blizzard, we stood alone. Barbarians in the shadows, hearts like stone. They left us in the cold with nothing but strife, but we rose from the ashes to reclaim our life. In the depths of exile, we found our way. With our primal strength, we seized the day. Our rage and fury, like an unstoppable tide, we emerge from the darkness with nothing to hide. Unstoppable Barbarians, we've taken the stage, overcoming the odds in this new age. We forge our destiny. Against the odds we contend, the ultimate weapon no one can transcend. Blizzard's neglect, it fueled our might. We honed our skills through the darkest nights. Axes in hand, we shatter the chains. From Forsaken to Legend, we break the reins. Through trials and battles, we earned our name. In the face of adversity, we rose to fame. No longer forsaken, we've conquered our fate. Unstoppable Barbarians, we dominate. With unwavering courage, we charge ahead, leaving a path of destruction where we tread. No challenge too great, no enemy too strong. In the world of Diablo, we truly belong. We are the storm, the thunder, and the rain. The ultimate weapon, we reign supreme. Forsaken no more, we've come to defend. Unstoppable Barbarians to the very end. In the realm of Sanctuary, we stand tall. Unstoppable Barbarians, we conquer it all. No longer forsaken, our legend transcends the ultimate weapon until the world ends. So, in this build, it's one of my favorite builds. I really like this build. I've tried several builds, and so far, this is the best build. And what we have is Wrath of Berserker with Sundering Legacy, which gives us the flames that surrounds us. This is one of the best Wrath of Berserkers because you can turn it on every 9 seconds. Because of that, I use the Loathsome Lamina shoulder piece. The Loathsome Lamina legendary shoulder pieces will allow you to have a shield every 9 seconds, allowing me to absorb damage every 9 seconds, giving me incredible sustain. I do have Undying, but I don't have to use that all the time because I simply absorb the damage I take every 9 seconds from Wrath of Berserker. This is exceptional damage absorb, providing you the sustain to be an unstoppable barbarian. On top of that, we use Demoralize. Demoralize has finally come out with actual PvP Demoralize. And this is the hat. We have the Heartless Terror hat. Heartless Terror hat is the chef's kiss. This is the most important legendary that has ever been given to Barbarians, second to Sundering Legacy. This is so amazing. It gives you pretty much you can keep this on you for about 80% of the time. You have every, like 6 or 7 seconds, you have maybe a second and a half, which you are vulnerable to CCs. And what you need to do is keep an eye. Whenever you have a skill on, you get this little green around the skill. You see how there's this little green meter that keeps on dropping? When it gets all the way to the bottom, it means that skill is over. So you keep an eye on Demoralize. Make sure that you turn Demoralize on when you go into engagement. You have several seconds, maybe like 6 or 7 seconds to do your thing, and then you have maybe 1.5 seconds that you have to stay away from CCs. All right, so for a short amount of time you can be CC'd. During that short amount of time you have to express caution. For the majority of the time you are whacking the enemy's face in. Okay, so for 80% of the time you are whacking your enemies with that axe and building up stacks for Weaver. Right, the Weaver paragon. Everyone's thinking I'm crazy. I made the Barbarian ball guide without Undying because it was the most effective. And you just want to try to, not die. However, we are using Undying, so you are a very durable Barbarian. You do have Undying. However, I have Undying, so I do not need Gladiator. Not in BGs. If you're in Vault, if you are in the 3v3s, yes, you can definitely use Gladiator for that. But in BGs, I can stay alive pretty well. And what I recommend is go Weaver. We use Weaver, we can build our stacks pretty easily. I just sit most of my time, I'm just saying, hey, come here, come to the idol. I'm gonna sit on this idol, and if you want to come and move this idol, you have to come see me. When you come see me, I will whack you in the face with my axes. In my Barbarian builds, we put balls on the idol to stop the enemy from actually getting on the idol. This is different. In this build, you are the ball. You become one with the ball. You are the ball, you stand on an idol. People see you and they see an immaculate, beautiful ball. And if they get close to you, they will be whacked in the face with your axes. Alright, let's get right into the legendaries and skills. The first skill will be Demoralize with the Heartless Terror hat. Look at this range. The range on it is insane. What it does is it does damage. Okay, it does damage at this range. So you don't have to be right next to somebody. You will be able to hit them with your demoralizing roar from very, very far away. I am able to hit both training dummies with the demoralizing roar. But the main thing is the fact that you are completely immune to stuns, knockbacks, immobilize, slows, freezes, anything, chills. You are completely invulnerable to loss of control effects while having Demoralize on. And that is from the Heartless Terror hat. This is what you need, guys. Get the Heartless Terror hat. Will give you impossibly uncontrollable demoralizing shout that will make you impossible to CC. In order to make you uncontrollable for the longest amount of time, you will have to do a couple of things. You will have to stack beneficial effect duration. If you look, I have the duration of beneficial effects increased by 3%. You want that on every single piece of gear. all your reforges, every single piece, all 8 pieces of gear will have 3% longer beneficial effect duration. Also, very important, you will want to have at least 2 pieces of Vithu's Urge's green set items. 30% longer beneficial effect duration. You want to have all of this beneficial effect duration, which is key to our build, because beneficial effect duration prolongs the effect of your demoralizing shout. Your Wrath of Berserker prolongs it by 30% if you have Vithu's Urges. If you have these family bonuses, 3% per every single item. Also, highly recommended that you rank 10 the gems that goes into your Heartless Tempered hat. Also, highly recommended that you rank 10 the gem that goes into the offhand called Dishonored Blade. Dishonored Blade will increase the duration of your Demoralize by 39%. 39%. The uptime on my Demoralizing Shout is pretty much 90%. Pretty much 90%. There are some tweaks that I can do, I can add to it, that can perhaps make me 100%. I'm not sure I'm going to get it really close to 100% uptime, but it's very, very close. Now, if you take the Demoralizing Blade, Dishonored Blade, if you take the Dishonored Blade offhand off, it's a complete different story. If you take the Dishonored Blade offhand off, you're going to have a much shorter, immune to CC duration. You're only going to have immune to CC for about half the duration. Okay, I am, however, with the Dishonored Blade, with all the 3% beneficial effect durations, with rank 10 gem in the hat, with the rank 10 gem in the Dishonored Blade, you're going to have almost 100% uptime. I'm getting close. I'm at 90%. Now, you do also, you say, hey, rank 10 gems, I can't get rank 10 gems. Yes, you can. I'm using Berserker Eye. Berserker Eye, very strong gem. Rank 10, Berserker Eye. Only costs about 180 gem power. Rank 10, Everlasting. Everlasting Torment. Everlasting Torment. I'm using both of those. However, one other gem that I will probably use is the Blessed Pebble. Rank 1. Level, just 1 star. 1 star legendary gem. Blessed Pebble. Increase for beneficial effect duration by 12.5%. Very nice at rank 10. Alright, so let's talk about Wrath of Berserker. You do have Wrath of Berserker, which requires 2 legendaries. Your offhand is called Sundering Legacy. Sundering Legacy offhand allows you to turn on your Wrath of Berserker about every 9 seconds. You do need all those beneficial effect durations. And you will want the shoulder piece called Loathsome Lamina. Loathsome Lamina. Shoulders, Loathsome Lamina, and your offhand Sundering Legacy will give you increased sustain. You'll have a shield every 9 seconds to shield damage, to absorb damage, plus you will have a flame that surrounds you. And when enemies try to attack you, they try to get onto the idol, they will burn to death. The next skill that you will use is Furious Charge. Furious Charge will require the Screaming Fury Pants. Screaming Fury Pants allow you to charge into your enemy, knocking them up. While they are knocked up, that's when you smack them with the axes. You can smack them with the axes and kill them while they are held in place when they are knocked up. Also, you will want the Tracker's Rage chest piece. Tracker's Rage chest piece will increase all of your damage by 10%. So this will make, also, Tracker's Rage will also trigger your Vithu's Urges set items. I do use I use 4-piece Vithus set items. This way I can smack my enemies faster with my axes. And the faster I can hit them, I will get 30% attack speed with the Vithus Urges. The faster I can attack my enemies, the faster I can stack my Weaver stacks. My Paragon is Weaver. I'll be able to smack them really fast and build my 15 stacks of Weaver. I am using Frenzy with Ridoroo main hand, because it will also increase my attack speed every time I crit. With the Lunatic Twin making my attacks an AoE attack, I will get this wave of attack when I am fully stacked on Frenzy, which should be really quick since I do have the extra 30% attack speed from Vithus Urges. So yeah, I do use 4-piece Shameless Urge, 4-piece Vithus Urges, and 2-piece Montebanks just to give me a little bit of extra tankiness. You can also try other combinations, like you can go for 4-piece Vithus, 2-piece Gloom. You go 4-piece Vithus and 2-piece Banquet of Eyes. So you're able to use different combinations for just a little bit more DPS if you do not need the shield from Montebanks. Let's talk about curses. Alright, so the best curse for this set, in my opinion, would be Tortured. Because you do have charge. Every time you charge, that Tortured curse will allow you to immobilize your enemy and burn your enemies every time they walk through that purple lurid flames. Now I do have Detested because I was using that on a challenge rift, but also you have to be sure you check out the negative effects of curses. I am mostly Invocation. I just haven't replaced those two curse items yet. But if you do use curse, make sure they are harmless curse effects. For example, mine is, summons deal less damage. I don't have any summons. And also 1% decrease of size. I don't like having my size decreased, but 1% is okay. Some of the best ones is like increase 4% the cooldown on your health potions. Something like that is very good. However, if you deal less damage from like primary attacks, if you have less beneficial effect duration, those curses you don't want. Alright, so the best invocations you will want, being attacked, primary attacks, dealing damage. You can also use dashes. You can use the one for dash and loss of control for this set, because you do have loss of control, you do have dashes. It has been an amazing ride. Barbarians are finally back. I'm so happy. If you like this video, I know you will, be sure to tell all your friends about it. Be sure to like, subscribe. It really helps the algorithm. And also comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.